Was familiar with construction. My dad grew up working with him and worked alongside him on any given Saturday morning or weekend morning. If my dad would have stopped abruptly, I would have ran smack into his backside. I just followed him around and learned, and that's really, I got a lot of my experience of just fixing and repairing and be able to think through and problem solve. When the integrity name came to me, it was in the midst of looking at somebody being cheated and not even knowing it. They knew at the end of the day that some dust had gotten pushed around a room and somebody had showed up, but they had no idea that the work was cheap, it was poor quality. They took as many shortcuts as they possibly can to save money. I knew that if somebody cared about what they were doing, not because it was profitable, not because it was, they were going to get found out, but just because they cared about the way things were done or the process, or that the best was done, that we offered the very best that we could do. I knew that if somebody could do that and capture that, then they could do well. Because, well, it's not the cheapest way to build. It protects the client. They don't know the difference between one faucet or another faucet or one type of board or another board. We know that. And I know how we can save lots and lots of money on a project by using cheap material, but that sells short our clients, and that sells short our vision to build something that's going to last for generations, and we're not willing to do that. We built a lot of great relationships with our clients that were, lasting. I mean, these are clients of 10 years ago, and I'm still have close ties with them. It's very rewarding to drive up and down the streets and see beautiful homes and realize that we had a part of restoring them and seeing the community really grow and become beautiful. And so we've been able to be a part of that. You know, what we've just seen is as we make investments into our families and into our homes, into our relationships, that return back is so rich and so much more than we could have ever made it if we were trying to do it on our own. We love, and it's been exciting in the construction industry. There's lots of young men in particular who have not had a role model. They've not had somebody around to teach them or train them like my dad did, or teach me how to use a hammer or how to fix something or problem solve, or even just the richness of knowing, of accomplishing something, the sense of accomplishment. And so we don't shy away from bringing on guys who have some struggles and are working through stuff. What we do is we hit it straight on, and we'll walk alongside them, we'll teach them, we'll train them. I'll usually try to pair them up with kind of a mentor on the job site that I want them to learn from or train from. We don't advertise with fish logos or anything like that. We just let, at the core of who we are, our faith, walk out in the work that we do and the way we handle our clients and the way we handle the successes and the failures in business. And we let that stand as our testimony of the business. And that's rich enough all by itself. God's faithfulness in the business and us responding appropriately, even in the midst of challenges. And so we put people over profit and invest into the people who work alongside of us as well as our clients. And we're excited to do that. As a company, Integrity Custom exists to bring beauty to the broken. And so whether that's a home that seems way beyond what could ever be repaired or ever could be brought back, or a house that's crumbling in a pasture that we go in and take parts and pieces out of, or some shiplap that gets a new life and gets a new opportunity to be brought back into a house again, or whether it's the relationships, the brokenness of some of the men and women who have come to the business and we've worked alongside. And so as excited as I am about where we're at today, where Integrity Custom is at today, I'm even more excited about what the future holds for us.